Hi, my name is Matthew Crook. I'm a senior engineer at Exebridge, and today I'm going to give you an overview of Aruba's Airwave product. If you're like me, you've come across countless situations where you're trying to troubleshoot your wireless environment and you just can't get to the data that you need to effectively figure out what's going on with your clients and where your problems may lie. Airwave was designed as a platform to bring that information to your fingertips so that you can effectively and quickly diagnose what's going on in your wired and wireless networks. When you log into Airwave, you're presented with a dashboard that gives you a quick snapshot view of what's going on in your network. Over here, we can see a trending chart of how many clients have been on our network and a corresponding usage chart. We can sort this by a different time range of 2 hours, a day, a week, a year, or even custom time frames. Down here, we get an up-down monitoring status of all of our monitored devices, as well as a configuration compliance status, so that we can quickly see which devices may have had their configurations changed. As I continue to drill into Airwave, I can quickly look at the overall health of my wireless network. I can quickly see what radios are possibly being overworked throughout the network. Overworked APs may be a signal of needing to add additional APs or reconfigure the network design to take the load off of those individual APs. I can also drill into the RF performance of my clients and quickly get snapshot views of which clients may be experiencing poor signal to noise ratio or poor speed. I'm also presented with a quick view of where my clients are connecting and what radios they're connecting to throughout the network. Airwave also gives me the ability to quickly search and find for users. If I have a user telling me that they're having an issue, I can search by their name, IP address, or MAC address to quickly find their devices. Once I find their device, I can quickly drill in and get an end-to-end view of their connection throughout the network. From here, I can see where possible issues may lie through the different indicators on each section. This is one of the areas that Airwave can really shine. It has the ability to show me the complete connection chain, not just a client, not just an AP, or not just a controller, but I see the client, I see the network that it's connected to, I see the AP, and even the switch that it's connected to, and finally the controller that it's terminating to. This page here can show me some trending for the client and their usage and signal to noise history for possible troubleshooting. One of the other great features of Airwave is its location mapping abilities. You can see here that I've uploaded a floor plan of the building, and by placing the APs, I'm able to see exactly where my client is. Once I'm here, I can overlay things like the heat map and the data rate. This allows me to quickly and easily see what connection I can expect my client to see at this time. I can also jump over into more detail about this client. The client detail page will show me trending information about signal quality and usage, as well as details about the actual client itself and how it's connecting, what bandwidth is it connecting to, what SSID is connecting to, as well as what AP is it connected to. If I scroll down, I'm able to again see the location information. I can also see other APs that can currently hear this client. As I continue to scroll down, I can find an association history for this client. As you can see here, this client has actually had multiple users logged into it. But more importantly, I can see what AP the client connected to and what time that happened. So as a client roams throughout the network, I'm able to follow them and see what APs they're handed off to verify that roaming is working the way it is supposed to. The last feature that I'm going to touch on in Airwave today is Visual RF. Visual RF is a way for me to visualize my entire network onto the floor plan. We saw a snippet of the floor plan a second ago, but with Visual RF I'm able to drill in and visualize my entire campus. Once I'm here in Visual RF, I can overlay different information that I want to see. If I just want to see my APs, then I can turn off all my other devices and just see my APs and see where they're located throughout the facility. I can then overlay my clients and see association with my clients. Again, because of our ability to triangulate and look at location tracking, I'm able to see exact locations of where my clients are. I can again come up here and search for particular clients that I may be interested in. And once I find that client, I can select them and focus on them and eliminate all other clients. One other really helpful feature about Visual RF is the ability to replay location history. With being able to replay location history, I can identify where my devices are, as well as where they have been in the past. How many times have you had a user come to you and tell you about their wireless connectivity issues after the fact? It makes it very difficult to go back and replay exactly where they were, what they were seeing, in order to troubleshoot the issue. With Visual RF, we're able to replay the location history and see exactly where that client's been. If I replay this client, you can see I can track the movements as they move throughout the facility. At any point in time, I can pause it, and I have an exact timestamp here of what day and time and where they were located. So if this user reported an issue at about 5:30, I'm able to see exactly where they were in the office and now troubleshoot that issue. I've really just touched the surface today of what Airwave can do for you for your monitoring environment. Again, Airwave is built to be able to give you visibility into the network, both wired and wireless. As our users become more mobile, it's critical that we arm ourselves with the tools to be able to quickly and efficiently manage our networks. And that's really what Airwave's here to do. If you have questions or you'd like to see a more in-depth demo, please feel free to reach out to me. My email is mcrook@exebridge.com.